Hey you guys, how are you? Okay, so in normal fashion, I said I would bring you my top 5. And of course I couldn't, because I can never narrow it down. Just like I can't tell you my most favorite product, I could not narrow it down. So I was gonna bring you my top 5 picks, okay? For kind of the season, for fall, for stocking stuffers or gifts. They're things that I probably use or could use in almost every recipe that you're making, and just helps with prep and all that kind of stuff. And there's like 30,000 more that I would pick, but I needed to narrow it down and just kind of help you too as you're looking at your wish list. Maybe you'll see something that sparks your interest, or maybe it will help you decide, is that something that you want to add to your wish list or take off or move down or move up? There's all kinds of places for things to fall. So let's talk about it. And stay till the end, because I'm going to share with you a super fun dessert that sometimes we feel like is limited to summer and campfires and that kind of thing, but you're gonna be able to make it all year round, okay? So it's gonna be really, really good, I promise. So stay till the end. I promise you're gonna get all kinds of good tips and tricks and a fun new dessert at the end, okay? All right, so let's start with, like I said, I laid these out and I just couldn't even stop. Our can opener. Now mine looks a little bit different because it is old. It's like 17 plus years old. It's a little bit different design now, but still does the same thing. Our can opener is going to protect your, hey Jesslyn, how are you? Our can opener is gonna protect your spatulas, okay, your scrapers, from getting all those cuts on the sides, because our can opener goes like this, and it takes it off in a clean cut, no jagged edges, no sharp edges. And even those cans that have like the flip top on them, use this, because especially those ones have a lip that's around the edge that totally eats up the sides of your scrapers. So this can opener is something that is going to have multiple uses or multiple value, because it opens your cans so nicely. It also saves your scrapers. So I am all about versatility. I am all about buying pieces or things or clothes that can be worn different places, used multiple different ways, or used for multiple different tasks. So can opener is high on my list, and I've had, and seriously, 17 plus years, it lasts. They last so long. Fun story. My poor mom, she was watching the kids when the boys were little, and she could not, she's like, what is this? What is this? She's like, I just want a normal, regular can opener. And she brought one to my house the next time she watched the boys, because she just had not used it. So she didn't realize that it goes on top. Everyone always wants to put it on the side. That's kind of the old style. This goes on top. So fun fact, I love my Paper Jif can opener. She hated it. I don't even know if she still likes it. She may not even still have one to this day. Okay, so I talked about scrapers. This is actually our new mini skinny. This is just tiny. I like everything mini. Mini is fun. This is perfect for so many things. It is perfect for our ceramic egg cooker. It is perfect for any small jars. It just works really well. I love it. I grab it all the time. So it's cute and little. This is a good one. Okay, and these are some things that are probably particular to, because if you have to pick, you're like, well, I have this in my house. I don't necessarily need to replace it, right? I mean, you can't just throw everything out and say, I want everything to be Pampered Chef. I get that. I totally get that. Now, I wanted all the things, and so that is obviously why I have jumped in, and I love being a consultant. But I understand and know that you can't just throw out your whole kitchen. Hey, Holly. Hey, Alicia. I'm not even welcome you guys. Welcome. But these are some things that if you have to narrow it down, that would be different probably than anything you have in your kitchen. Okay, so can opener different, scraper probably not, but these puppies last and they don't stain. And you should check yours, because you're not gonna be able to see this on here, but there's a circle. No, you won't see it. There's a circle on every one, and it gives you a birth date, so you can see who has the oldest scraper. Salad chopper, okay? This is another unique Pampered Chef piece, okay? This I do not chop salad with ever. I use it all the time to chop chicken or turkey. We make salsa chicken all the time in the quick cooker. It is a 15-minute meal. I can make it whether my chicken's frozen, whether it's thawed. It's quick, it's easy. Everyone likes it. We all eat it kind of different ways, whether it's chips or sat over lettuce or a tortilla or in a bowl. Brooks likes it just in a bowl plain. We all can eat it different ways, and everyone's happy. So I cook my chicken and then I just chop it all up. It's got a double blade. There we go. See the double blade? And then I also will use this. We have a really great chicken alfresco recipe that is in the covered baker in the microwave, and I do olive oil and cherry tomatoes and some garlic, and I put that in the microwave for a little bit, and then I want to chop up those tomatoes, and that works like a breeze. So salad chopper, this is a super awesome tool to have. All of these too fit nicely in stockings, so super great stocking stuffers. And at this point in the game, you are going to be getting things in time for the holidays. In fact, the first week in October, I will have that cutoff date most likely of when you have to order by to be able to for sure get it, okay? We are every day getting closer. The goal is still tentative, but by the end of October to be totally back on track for what Pampered Chef is usually able to deliver. So this is another oldie but goodie. This is our garlic press. This garlic press is like 17 plus years old. It lasts. I don't need a new one because it's amazing and it still lasts. Has the little tool here that comes out that sticks in there when you press your garlic, and then you can just scrape it off. And then these little teeth right here. Oh my gosh. Jess, my videos, surprisingly, it's quiet. And I don't know that I'll be, well, I shouldn't say that I won't be interrupted because if it's not the children, it's the cats. So currently, you have just me. I know, crazy. But these little teeth in this, I can so go down rabbit holes, can easily clean out those little grooves. And so another fun fact with this garlic press is that if you get garlic on your hands and they smell, and I'm not sure who told me this, but you can rub your hands on here and it gets rid of that garlic smell. So you won't have garlic hands all day. Fun fact, I mean, right? Okay, a new product. Now, my next two are new fall products, okay? There's been a lot, oh, I have a third new fall product too. There has been amazing fall products, like 25 plus products I think that we released. So this is one that has returned. We have a couple that returned. The accent decorator used to be in our line, went away. People wanted it back. It's back and new and improved. It's stronger. That's an awesome piece. But our apple core is new. So it has now like this little, like it's really easy for you to get the cores out. And now that I did this, Brooks only wants a hole in his apple. Every time I give him an apple, he's like, it needs a hole. Super easy to core your apples. Remove your core. Just a quick, easy tool. Fits in a stocking, fits in your drawer very nicely. Yeah, apple core. Okay, this guy I think has 500 uses. Our new scoop and serve. So you see the depth of it. Ideally, we've talked about this being really great for lasagna because you're gonna get the noodles, the sauce, the cheese, the hamburger, like all that stuff you're always trying to get in that scoop, and then it all falls all over the place. So really good for lasagna. But I have used this for everything and anything that I'm scooping, or soups, or even my chicken salsa. The other night we made chicken salsa, and I just used this scoop. It's a nice deep scoop. It's not like that slotted one, which is amazing too, that we have that has the holes on the side where you can kind of drain things. This is the one where like you want all the things. You don't want anything to leak out. Super nice scoop, nice big size. Scoop and serve is I believe what this is called. Tried and true, mix and chop, okay? I use this all the time. All the time I grab this. Mashed bananas, hamburger, turkey, ground turkey. I've used it for like mashed potatoes if I just want to kind of chunk them up. I've used it, like I said, my applesauce when I make the applesauce in the quick cooker. Lots of different ways, but this, if you like your hamburger really nicely finely ground up, my husband does, and he would chop insistently, when he's making it, because he likes to have it all small little pieces, especially for like tacos or things like that. This guy does the trick. It totally breaks up and cooks so well your hamburger and your ground turkey. Power tools. Power tools on my list are pans and pots and pans, our knives, and then of course our three big guys, air fryer, quick cooker, and the deluxe cooking blender. Power tools. They are just gonna like ease your life, make those quick, easy meals. It helps the process. Like it's a quick fix. It simplifies things. I like all of those big power tools, and it really makes a difference in cooking. So the Santoku knife is my favorite knife to grab. I probably grab this one more than anything. And if you haven't had good knives, you might not know or understand what I'm talking about, but it makes the world of difference when you are chopping. The motion I have learned as well, and how you hold your knife and what it's made of, and if the blade goes all the way through and if the weight is distributed, there's a difference in how your chopping is going to happen, and the less work that you're going to do, and your tool is going to do more work for you. So I love this knife. It just is a perfect size. It fits in my hand really well. It's not too big. I mean, I like my bigger ones for different jobs too, but I really grab this one probably 90% of the time. I love it. Like I should probably have 3 of them because it's always dirty. I'm like, crap, I need to wash it again. Okay, so knives, they are a power tool in your kitchen that will make a big difference. Okay, so the food chopper has been around. I love my food chopper and still have it. It's great, it lasts. Nuts and small things like that, I like it for that. But if you're gonna do a little bit bigger tasks, if you wanna chop your whole onion at once, our manual food processor is amazing for that. So a couple features, there's like a rubber gasket on the bottom so it's not gonna slide when you have it on your counter. This is just the blade, easy, comes out, easy to clean, just sits in there. And then this is the top that you're just gonna wipe clean, and it stores very nicely. And there's a cover, so you could make guac, you could make salsa, you could make anything you make, any dips that you would make in here, you could store it in here and put this cover on it and put it in the fridge. So that's super awesome. Super easy to use. I'm gonna angle this down here a second. So stores nicely, the lid locks in place. And then you just flip this and it comes up, and then you're so no matter, you can do it a couple times and get a coarse chop. You can do it many more times to get more of a fine chop. It just is so versatile. You could even make blizzards in here, chopping up graham crackers, or I did Oreos the other day for a cheesecake crust. Just endless possibilities to utilize, and you can do the whole thing. I like that I don't even have to touch my onion at all, versus with my food chopper, I feel like if it's a big onion, I have to do like kind of half of it at once and then half of it. And this, I just don't have to touch it at all, and I put the whole onion in here and it just chops it all up. And then you can store in it, which is super nice too. So manual food processor. And it's man-powered. This is awesome for the cabin. This is awesome for camping. It's just great to travel with, or if you have a small kitchen, if you are sending kids off to college. Like, these are fun. These are all really great tools that anyone could use in their kitchen, no matter if they're a chef or they hate to cook. Because if you hate to cook, you want tools that are gonna make it easier, right? So even people that hate to cook, even the non-cooks, need Pampered Chef in their lives. Just my thought. Okay, so you've seen me talk about our insulated bowls. It's one of our newest things in the fall line. When these came out, oh my goodness, the squeals at conference, because they're so versatile as well. So these bowls are insulated bowls. This is the small one. There's 2 of them. There's a one that's a 2.5 quart as well. So these, think of pancakes and sausages. Think of anything where your food is not going, hey, welcome, Kathy, where your food is not gonna get all done at the same time. You can keep things in here and keep them warm. Like, say even your microwave vegetables, if you do the steam bags, those cool off super fast and only take 5 minutes to make, but maybe you're finishing something else. Steam those vegetables, pop them in here. When you go to lift this up, when everything else is done, you're gonna have steam rising off your vegetables. So another thing is the lid sits on it. So cool. I'm like, that's just a cool feature. So the lid just rests right on the side. This is what it looks like on the inside. And you can run them under hot water to warm them up, and then use it, put the lid on, and in 2 hours it should be able to keep your food nice and piping hot. So the insulated bowls are amazing. You can get them as a set and take a $10 price break as a guest or a customer. If you're at a party or you just want a link, you can easily grab them that way. So then they're $95, I believe, for both of them, or you host, because you guys, September was 60% off for hosts. October is 60% off for hosts. Okay, 2 months in a row with 60% off anything. The key is anything. So all the fall products, anything in the catalog, 60% off as a host. And all you need is $200 to qualify, a qualifying party. So, oh my gosh, that makes the set of these like $38 altogether if you host. And you could even do a book party. I mean, you have 4 friends that want to order, you're at $200. You got the host benefits. So a lot of times we will have select things that you can choose from. If you're kind of new to Pampered Chef, maybe you can pick the blender, maybe you can pick the pots and pans, or maybe you can pick the quick cooker. But what if you have those things? And so then as a host, you're like, well, 60% off of what? You could get 60% off of the manual food processor. You could get it off of some sheet pans. It's so awesome to have 60% off anything, because everyone has different needs and is in different places in their Pampered Chef journey. And maybe they have a full kitchen, or maybe you don't have anything. So that's just a super awesome thing, is that you can get it for 60% off. So I do have some spots in October. They're filling fast, but these guys are awesome. And people are loving them. I mean, we've been playing with them for a little while as directors, which is a bonus of being a director. You get the whole new line at your doorstep for free. So I have been able to play with all these things and had a lot of fun with them, which is fun, because then I get to show you guys and all the good tips and tricks and recipes that work the best. So totally couldn't limit it to 5, and I probably couldn't have limited it to 40, but I went until my counter was kind of full, and then that's it. So if you have questions about those things, if you have products that you're wondering about that I haven't shown that you would like me to show, or would like a little bit more information, whether it's what is it made of, can it go in the dishwasher, like a lot of the information is on the website when you look at the individual products, but I'm glad to pull that stuff out if you have those types of questions. Would it work for me in my kitchen? Does it work for this? Does it work for that? All that kind of good stuff. So that's a lot. You guys know I can talk. Okay, so let's talk about an amazing dessert that is usually a summer dessert, but I have just been shown and introduced to a way to have it all year round. Now, our air fryer does allow for a lot of things to happen year round. So I'm loving, and our air fryer, it takes the cake. It literally gets used 3 and 4 times a day. Okay, so we have a new stone. I'm gonna show you. One of our new stones fits in our air fryer. How you know it's new is there's waves on the back. So stoneware has been around for a super long time, since the beginning with Pampered Chef. And it's amazing, and it has so many good qualities. If you haven't cooked with stoneware, try it out. I didn't jump in wholeheartedly at first either and embrace it, and I have, and I'm like, wow, it just is amazing, especially baking, pizza crust, just the even heat and the even, how it pulls the moisture evenly. And so that is just a game changer, especially with baking, like banana bread and things like that, and bars. But this stoneware still has all those same qualities, but it has a couple more qualities. So it can go in the dishwasher. So as you know, before you couldn't wash our stones with soap. It was just warm water, use the scraper, and you build up that nice seasoned stone. These can go in the dishwasher. It will take a little bit longer to steam or to season them, but it will season eventually. But it can go in the dishwasher. It can go underneath the broiler, and you can preheat it. So that's a game changer when you're making homemade pizza for sure. So those are the 3 things our stoneware can now do that was not capable before. And still all the other same great qualities that it has. And the new ones, which I don't have out here, our pizza stones have handles on the side, which is really nice to be able to grab them versus just the plain flat ones that we had. So this stone fits in the air fryer. Are you ready for this dessert? I'm gonna show you. A friend of mine, a consultant on my team, posted this. Look at these. Okay, I showed you the stages. I found these at the grocery store. Keebler graham crusts, okay? They're the cutest things ever. So, little pies. I put little pieces of Hershey chocolate, and then I stuck marshmallows on top. So I will do that for all 3. And then it's gonna slide in the air fryer, and you're gonna have like little s'more pies. Oh my gosh, like delicious, okay? And there could be many variations, just like you do, I don't know if you guys do like Reese's peanut butter cups, or like maybe the, what else people do? The cookies and cream Hershey bars. I love those. You could stick different types of chocolate. You can do anything you want. Oh my gosh, you could do so many different things with this. But the cutest thing ever, it's gonna be like a little s'more pie I'm gonna plop it in my air fryer. This is probably not a good thing. I mean, between the COVID-15, I don't know. It's not looking good if I'm gonna make s'mores in my air fryer, but I'll roast some vegetables in between, because it's amazing to roast vegetables too. You can cook healthy things in the air fryer, believe it or not. So this is my new amazing dessert treat, and I haven't made it yet. I was hiding. I have to hide these things from my children because they did everything in sight. So I have been hiding them in the back of the cupboard because I thought this weekend we could make little s'more pies just for fun. So that's my new fun dessert. I love to learn new things. If you guys have new fun tips and tricks, share them. It's just so good to try new things, right? All right, that's the story, you guys. That's the story. And if you don't have a air fryer, or you don't have our air fryer in your hands, side note, we switched out the Ultimate Kit and we put the air fryer where the quick cooker was. You can snatch that air fryer and have it in 7 to 10 days. Just a thought. Just a thought. If you have questions, want more information, you let me know if you want to get that air fryer in your kitchen. And then you can use it like next week as the kids are, I don't know, home from school, in school, whatever. Anyways, you guys, have a great day. Let me know if you have questions. It's just a few of my favorites. I love all the things, and so it's super hard for me to pick, and I always try and narrow it down, and it just doesn't work. But I hope you guys have a great day. Let me know if you want to know about other things too.